Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to this quick information video for Star Citizen. A quick disclaimer right here, right now. If you don't want any spoilers for upcoming Star Citizen releases that have not been announced yet, leave the video quickly, because that's what this video is. This video is a quick video describing what the next ship that is going to be released that is straight to flyable and when to expect to see it. And so yeah, you have your warning right here, right now. If you don't want to know, you want to wait until it's officially talked about by CIG, then disappear. I'd recommend you disappear right now, because I'm going to start talking about it in 3, 2, 1. The Nomad. Yes, Constellated Outland Nomad. Where's the information coming from? There is a wonderful YouTube channel which I follow, and I watch literally everything they release. They may ramble a bit, the information may not be straight to the point, but I ramble a lot, so it's very suited to me. And that is SC Leaks. If you can do a quick search for it on YouTube, I'll try and remember and put it in the description. No promises though, because I'm pretty forgetful. But yeah, just a quick YouTube search, SC Leaks. You'll see all their stuff there. And it is, the YouTube channel at least, is mainly run by 3 people. Execute from the Info Runners, I've talked about them before. He's kind of like their YouTube background, not gamer background, but dev background, gives them sort of unique insights. Then there's Sir Piggles, which is sort of like their tech know-how. He is the guy data mining that gets a lot of their information, and he heads up their sort of whole section towards that in their Discord, because this is like the YouTube for a Discord to do with all the leaks, and so there's actually like groups of people working behind like Piggles as well. And there's Hater, who is basically the guy that founded it all, and the guy that's got connections to employees and stuff, and you'll hear wee tidbits from them, and they tries and pieces it together, and they've got a pretty good track record. Piggles' track record, as far as I know, is 100%, because it's all data mining stuff. It is stuff that is in the release builds and all that sort of stuff that he has found data mining, and other people have found data mining. And here, I think his track record's pretty good. I think it's like 80-90%, so it's high anyway, and you wouldn't expect it to be 100%, because the stuff he's hearing is always subject to change. So obviously he might hear something, and then a month down the line they go, "Nah, we don't like that idea, throw it out the window." But he's already talked about it, so then people like a year later will be like, he was wrong with that one, when technically he wasn't. So that kind of all makes sense. So the information is a pretty damn reliable place for information. Now, as I was saying, this Nomad, the information comes from them, and apparently before the stream last night, which is where they first talked about the Nomad, they were just sort of gathering their thoughts, having a quick conversation, and Piggles was like, "Right, I've data mined, and we just got that new Evocati build today, and I've just started to look at it, and one of the first things I found is the Nomad." Apparently Hater squealed like a schoolgirl, because he had just recently found out information about a Nomad ship, a ship called the Nomad. And the fact that both these are incredibly, Sir Piggles and Hater, both reliable sources, came together, that is, yeah, it's basically foolproof almost at this point. It is 100% almost guaranteed. I would be extremely shocked if the Nomad isn't a thing. Like, I do see it being a possibility that the name gets changed last second. Maybe they're just like, "You know what, that's really not working for me, just last second, quickly change the name." But apart from that, this ship's basically done. This ship we're getting it really soon. When are we getting it? We're getting it, like, we got the mole for the IAE, is it IEA or IAE? I think it's IAE, Interplanetary Aerospace, yeah, it's IAE, the IAE, yeah, tongue tied, try again. Right, the IAE, there we go, we done it! The IAE last year, how we got the Mole introduced to us, the Nomad is going to be introduced to us this year. It's going to be the new ship. And yes, that sort of thing. It's going to be straight to flyable, and it's from Constellated Outland, the sort of upstart, we can compete with these big guys company. Yeah, it's kind of good to see them getting another ship, because they've only got the 2 lines of ship at the moment. You could argue that the Mustang is more than one ship, but it's one chassis, it's one ship with variants, and that's the only ship they've got in game at the moment, so it's kind of cool to see them get a second ship. They've got the Pioneer coming eventually. So yes, the Nomad, we're expecting lots more information to come about the Nomad over the next couple of weeks. I really recommend looking up the Star Citizen Leaks YouTube, and specifically their Discord, because Sir Pickles has just found this. He hasn't had time to sort of try and find out much information about it at all, and so he says he's going to keep it updated in the Discord with as much information as he finds it. And everyone seems to be pretty much assuming that this is, well, not assuming, but if they had to bet, they'd bet it on being the refinery ship that was announced, well, not announced last year, but talked about last year, and since has sort of been semi-confirmed that they are working all 3. I'm talking about the free Sitcon ships last year, of course. The Xi'an cargo ship, the Rock, which we've already got now. Oh, no, was it? Was there 3? There was the Xi'an cargo ship, wasn't it? The Tavaran fighter, which we're getting now, and the refinery ship. There wasn't the Rock. Yeah, the Rock wasn't one. It was those 3, yeah. So we've got one of them we're about to get. The refinery ship has been confirmed to have been working on, and the Xi'an cargo ship, I think, is leaked to be confirmed working on. No, it's CIG confirmed to be working on. So yeah, everyone seems to be assuming it is this refinery ship, because they think it fits really well with the term Nomad. And we've only talked about what Hater had information-wise so far. I mean, we've only talked about what Pickles had information-wise so far, but Hater, he had information on packages. And he's saying that there's going to be several packages this is part of. He was saying that it's going to be in a starter package on its own, just like with starter pack for the game, so it is going to be like it's seen as an advanced starter ship. It is going to be in a combo pack with the combo starter pack with 42, so that'll probably be a $20 more pack than the starter pack, and you also get access to Squadron 42 when that is released. And he also said that it's going to be in a salvage pack, in a a salvage pack and a trade pack, as like a dual ship. These 2 ships intend to work together, kind of thing. And so we don't have prices for these packs yet, and everyone's thinking, right, so Nomad, so it's a ship that's going to travel a lot, here, there, everywhere, and it's in a trade pack and a salvage pack. We know there's a refinery ship coming, a refinery ship, trade, you could refine the trade goods you're selling to then sell them on, and salvage, you could refine the salvage to make more profit. Now, that's what they seem to be coming at, but I'm like, refining salvage isn't always done, and refining trade goods? You mine stuff and then refine it and sell it, but I've never heard of someone, well, I suppose, that's more of manufacturing though, what I was about to say. Like, you buy a good, you don't normally refine it and then sell it. You normally build something, then resell it, or just resell it somewhere else for more profit. I don't see a refinery ship being a thing, unless it's like a refinery factory hybrid. That is, yeah, so there's a lot of speculation for what the Nomad is. Personally, I thought, yeah, it's possible it's the refinery ship, but for me that doesn't fit the term Nomad whatsoever. My first initial thought, especially when I seen it in, he was talking about it being in a trade pack, was a mini Banu merchantman, because that suits the nomadic lifestyles like to a T. maybe it's a small, well, it's a small advanced starter ship, so maybe it only has the size of room for one shop or something, and then a bit of cargo in the back, and that would suit the nomadic lifestyle completely. Like, you buy some stuff, you go around and you trade and you sell it. And maybe the second part is a hull B, or, well, not a hull B, that would be a hull B because it's not released yet, but it's a Freelancer or a Max or a Caterpillar is the second ship. And its job is to supply you with the goods to sell. And maybe that's what they were saying, there's this trade pack combo thing. And then for the salvage, I could see that working really as well. You salvage stuff, you salvage parts, like you tear like a couple of guns off ships and stuff like that with, say, a vulture, and then you sell it in your little shop, which is the Nomad. That was my initial thought, and what I was like, yeah, that'd be a cool little starter ship, like an advanced starter. It's not got much storage, it's got a shop, travel from place to place, mobile bazaar, like a mini Banu merchantman. And I thought that suits the term Nomad perfectly. Then I looked up the definition of Nomad to make sure I was getting 100% on point, and it talked about someone that herded cattle, and the reason they travel from place to place is because their cattle needs new land to graze. So a bit like a pre-cowboy kind of thing. They travel around herding their animals, getting them good places to graze and that sort of thing. And I thought, you know what might be really cool, this is more speculation obviously, is a mini pioneer. A mini pioneer that is only good at building stuff like small scale farms and that sort of thing. So it travels around and it makes sort of like these little animal enclosures for animals, that sort of thing. It's got sort of like a farm, entry level farming gameplay kind of thing there. That would be really cool too, and that would be the definition of a ship that is a Nomad. So yeah, the Constellated Outland Nomad. We don't really have any much facts other than it's coming. It's going to be the IAE, and it is going to be in the starter pack and the starter pack of 42, and these are two other packs, the trade one and the salvage one, which is all. Everything after that is speculation, and one of the things you've got to strongly remember is the stuff haters telling us as well, like it's going to be in this pack, it's going to be in that pack. It is all extremely subject to change, but when we're using it for speculation, we know CIG at least is thinking at the moment, going, it would be good in a pack with with a trade ship, or a pack that's focused towards trading, and it'd be good in a pack that's focused towards salvage. That's what's in CIG's mind right now. So it's perfectly valid to make speculation off of it, even though it is highly likely. Well, it's not. I wouldn't say highly likely. It is possible that CIG is going to go, nah, those packs are not a good idea. Scrub it and throw it over the shoulder, that sort of thing. And so yes. I just got excited about the thought of this ship, the Nomad, and like an advanced starter, the possibility of it being the refinery ship. Yeah, I just really can't wait to see what it is. I just really wanted to have a conversation video about what I thought it was, because no one seemed to be coming up with a mini Banu merchantman idea, which is what I think. If I was a betting man, the mini Banu merchantman would be what I put my money on. But 90% of the community seems to be putting their money on, if they were betting people kind of thing, putting their money on it being the refinery ship, which I'd be over the moon with. I'd love a refinery ship. One of the things I see myself doing in-game a lot is mining, just to make myself a wee bit money, reliable income, without high risk. As long as you're in a safe area. I suppose you could argue that it could be high risk, but yeah, it's... If I get blown up or mugged or robbed, I'm not going to lose a ton of money because I've not bought all that cargo, you know what I mean? The stuff I've got in the back is, I've just lost time. So I see myself doing mining a lot, and then being able to refine my own stuff and then sell it, yeah, oh, that's just taking your profits and doubling it. Yeah, well, it might not be doubling it, but you get my point. You're doing the next stage. You're cutting out a middleman and just jumping straight to the profits. You're absorbing the profits that that middleman would have normally made off of you, giving them their stuff, then refining it, and then them selling it to a factory. And yeah. So it's one of the things I really see potential in is one day I go out in the mall or something and do a load of mining, and I come back and the next day I refine it. Well, I'll probably refine it like overnight at the end of the day or something. Then the next day, I throw it all into a transport ship and take it off to the place where it sells best and sell it. So I'm sort of cutting out 2 middlemen and making much profit as possible with a variety of gameplay, so that I'm getting maximum variety, maximum profit, and I'm really hitting all the nails on the head. But I'm rambling, I'm talking about stuff that's not the Nomad now. So yes, the Nomad. What do you think? What do you think is going to be? Any information? Well, no information, but any speculation on your point? This is a complete speculatory video. I really recommend, if you want to have more information on the Nomad, I'll try and remember to put that link to the YouTube in the description. If not, quick search, jump on their Discord. Happy days, you'll be up to date as Piggles data mines and finds out more information. I know one of the things specifically he was planning to find out more on is the size, because they have no idea what size it is at the moment. It could be roughly the size of a caterpillar, it could be roughly the size of a freelancer. He's not had a chance to go in and try and work that out yet and work out anything else. He's literally just got his hands on the build hours before this stream and was like, right, quickly, what's new, what can I look at, and yeah, so yeah, and as soon as he's had like a week or two with it to delve in and really get into the nitty gritty, we should get some juicy bits of tidbits. So yes, I hope you have all enjoyed this. I shall see you all next time. Bye.